Morning, I'm Kevin, and this is Chris. We're two of the founders of Unrabble. Over the last several years, we've seen technology and products introduced that have changed virtually every business process. Yet with all this change, how we hire new employees hasn't evolved. The hiring process is outdated, it's expensive, and it takes too long. Chris and I have run startups, so we know hiring is critical. We haven't been able to rely on HR staff to take this burden, and we know the pain that a bad hire can cause. At our last company, we tried using recruiters and ended up spending $500,000 on what amounted to resume screening. So following the successful sale of that business, we decided to change the way hiring is done. For us, sourcing candidates wasn't the problem. Job boards, LinkedIn, even Twitter did a great job. Problem started when these resumes started flooding our inbox. So we created Unrabble, a SaaS solution designed to evolve hiring, giving us better hiring decisions easier, faster, and cheaper, letting us do it ourselves without having to rely on HR recruiters. Let's take a look at a demo. Normally, after posting my job a bunch of places, I'd end up with this big stack of resumes. Now, how am I supposed to know which of these candidates meet my requirements without reading every one? Well, here's how Unrabble did it when we hired a director of marketing. We needed someone with specific skills in search engine marketing, social media, and landing page optimization. We also wanted someone with a background in computer software, and obviously they needed to have been in either public relations or online marketing before. So you can see, without ever looking at a resume, Unrabble quickly showed me who my top candidates were and which candidates didn't qualify, saving me countless hours of reading bad resumes. So let's pick one of our top candidates and look at Unrabble's profile view, an interactive visual representation of a candidate showing me more than is on a resume. I look at this candidate, I can easily see their entire work history, including explanations of any gaps. I can see why they left each position and how much they made. I can see the specific skills they used at each position in rank order. And if I see a company I don't recognize, I can easily click on it, see what the candidate had to say about that company, as well as getting a link to that company's website. So typically at this stage in the process, how a candidate fits with a company and with a position is overlooked, because that information isn't on this resume. Well, Unrabble shows you a candidate's preferences for things like company size, corporate culture, or travel. And nowadays, you'd be foolish not to Google every promising candidate. So we've incorporated pre-built Google searches into every profile. And one of the most important, yet often exaggerated parts of resumes are these bullets under each job. We call these brags. Here's one we actually got. I increased online customer acquisition rates by 300%. Now, normally reading that, I'm very skeptical. But here's where Unrabble changed the game. We encourage candidates to back up their brags. We call these micro-references. So happy with what I've seen of Mike Smith so far. I might take a quick look at his Facebook or Twitter page, get to know him a little bit. Then I can like him, giving him a star rating to remind myself how much I like him, and move on to my next candidate. So after reviewing our top candidates, our list is down to 5. And normally I'd be scheduling phone interviews to ask the same questions over and over. But using Unrabble's integrated messaging system, I was able to ask all my top candidates at the same time how they would handle this launch, without ever exposing my email or phone number. And we all know to make the best hiring decisions, we need to involve our colleagues and coworkers in the hiring process. But rather than circulating a resume, I was able to invite Chris and other colleagues to review my candidates and leave comments directly on the candidate's profile. And what about all these candidates that didn't qualify? Did they get left in some sort of application limbo? Well, Unrabble let me treat them professionally, letting them know they're no longer in the race. And finally, ever wonder which job board works best? Well, Unrabble shows you where your top candidates are coming from. So as much as we hate the hiring process, we all know candidates hate it even more. So when designing Unrabble, we focused on the candidate experience. Rather than uploading a resume into a black hole someplace, candidates build a robust profile showing who they really are. If they have a profile on LinkedIn or Facebook, they can easily upload it, and most of the work is already done. We also wanted candidates to feel connected to the process. So we gave them their own status page where they can log in, see where they stand, reply to messages, and add additional attachments if requested. For candidates, Unrabble is free, and their profile can be reused for multiple jobs. Thanks, Chris. Good demo. We believe it's time hiring evolved and killed the one-dimensional paper resume. The hiring process should be easy, productive, and affordable. Hiring technology should connect employers to candidates and colleagues, leveraging everything that social networks and the web have to offer. With Unrabble, you can post your job anywhere and everywhere without worrying about the resume flood, because the qualified and motivated candidates will easily stand out from, well, the rabble. We're very excited to be launching here at Demo. Please be sure to stop by booth 15 or check us out at unrabble.com. Thank you.